history of the Ironman World Championship on Hawaii Island, Natural Energy Laboratory Hawaii Authority, and now known as Host Park, Hawaiian Ocean Science Technology Park, has embraced Ironman with this unique opportunity to be able to race on these grounds. Outside of what they provide us on race day, there are amazing opportunities for your family and friends to experience the aquaculture, the authentic opportunity to be a part of what's so important to the land here.
So the Natural Energy Laboratory of Hawaii Authority was established in the 1970s during the first energy crisis and the first oil embargo. Much of what is happening here is actually fully sustainability minded to address freshwater issues around the world, to aquaculture that's impacted by climate change. Species are being looked at here and developed.
Ocean Rider Seahorse Farm was founded in 1998 by Carol and Craig Shamar. They came here with the hopes of saving the seahorses. So seahorses worldwide are critically endangered, mostly due to the medicine trade and the pet trade. We are specifically here for the pet trade. We have one domesticated species that we offer as a farm-raised alternative for pets, so nobody has to poach seahorses off the reef. This is where people on our tours actually have an opportunity to hold seahorses.
Cephalopods are a group of invertebrates that includes octopus, squid, and cuttlefish. We're studying them because despite being really popular animals, there's a lot we don't know about them, so there's still a lot to learn. When people come here and come on our tours, we have a biologist who will be talking about octopus biology and explaining what we're learning with our research here. By getting people curious and engaged and actually having a interaction with these animals, they're more likely to care about what happens to the ocean and these animals' habitat.
We right now have the capacity on our farm to raise up to 100 tons of abalone a year. Here we even do all of our breeding, our spawning, and we hold broodstock going 20 years back in their lineage. So out on this half of the farm is where we raise all of our algae for the abalone. Every week we're harvesting anywhere from 5 to 10 tons of seaweed to accommodate their diets. Abalone are a deep sea animal and they require cold water. There are no abalone native in Hawaii, so we have to ensure the water is the right temperature for them. And to establish that, we need to use the pipelines that the state provides, the surface and the deep sea water combined. They mix within the tanks where we can target that temperature before it's gravitationally fed down to our abalone tanks.
Well, you are at Cyanotech Corporation out here at Nelha. We are a microalgae farm. We have 96 acres out here at Nelha. We grow 2 microalgae, the spirulina, and another algae that makes bioastin, Hawaiian astaxanthin.
So there are a couple of things that make this location perfect for growing microalgae. The first is the climate. We're able to grow year-round. The second is this is on a coastal basis, the location that gets the most sunlight per day, per year in the entire United States.
We've been out here since 1984. Right behind me is our spirulina aquaculture system. So we grow microalgae for nutritional or dietary supplements. Spirulina is a blue-green algae that is basically like nature's multivitamin.
So here at the Kona Salt Farm, we source our water from 2,200 feet of deep sea water. Very mineral rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium. We're actually the only ones in the world to produce this deep sea salt.
This is what we call our salt tunnel, solar evaporated. It's all positive air pressure. About 1,000 gallons, 6 to 8 weeks later, we've got about roughly 300 pounds of salt that comes out of each one of these evaporating units. The heat plays a big role in the crystallization process. In the hothouse, we'd get this really nice flaky salt. A lot of the chefs like to use it, but you can see how pristine white it is. This such pure white salt. Huge difference in the taste, just a much richer flavor.
Whether it's your first time to visit us here in Hawaii, or you've been here multiple times, we encourage you to embrace the island, the flow of what the island is, and the aloha spirit. It will energize you prior to the race, and the experiences that you can have here are endless.